Make sure y'all can hear me. For the first person to come in before I call them, make sure y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Just doing a mic check real quick. If y'all can hear me, just put yes. If y'all can hear me, put yes. If y'all can hear me, put yes. Can y'all hear me? Perfect. All right, I'm about to call Abel, and we're gonna get this interview started. 1:30 on the DZOT, and as the interview go, just feel free to put your comments in, and as we get through it, we'll get to it. So let me call Abel. If not, he'll call back. If he doesn't pick up, he's a good man about returning calls for sure. Hey, Abel, this is Frederick Hawthorne. Just feel free to give me a call. Call me back at your convenience, and we'll start the interview. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Abel. So yeah, so we're just gonna wait for a couple of minutes. If he doesn't call back, then we'll. I want to do the interview live, so I can get you guys' energy. But if not, I'm gonna have to record it. So that's one thing I don't want to do is record the interview. I want you guys to get the interview in real time. So because it's 2018, you know what I mean. 2018, it's 2018, and technology has created such fact that we can do live, and I can have interaction with you guys along with doing my due diligence with Abel Sanchez. So we're just gonna wait. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. He'll call back. So we'll see. We'll just sit back and wait. In the meantime, don't forget to. Are you going to be on the? No, I'm not going to be on this. I'm going to listen though. Smoke City Mobcast. I'm definitely going to listen. So I'll be driving through town on Wednesdays listening to the Smoke City Mobcast. So, but yeah. Oh, what up, PBC Whisper? What's up, man? Just an excuse. He's already planting to avoid Charlo. I listened to 78's video, and he spoke diligently about that. So it may be a plan, but I think at the end of the day, he has to clarify and help us understand what he meant by what he said. And I don't want to put words in his mouth. And since I'm conducting an interview, I'm getting an interview mode, so I'm not going to, slant my language now, because I want to give him a chance to dig himself out of the grave or put himself in the grave. I'm not going to lead the witness. He may be listening now. You know what I mean? So we'll go from there. But I appreciate you, man. Thanks, Clint. I appreciate you. It's for us, man. I know I did. I'm excited to. Terry Norris is one of my favorite fighters too. The first fight I ever seen with Terry Norris was him beating up Sugar Ray Leonard, if I'm not mistaken. I was young. I was in the 8th grade, 7th grade. I probably seen him fight before then, but I'm talking about just in terms of understanding who he is and what he is about. I mean, that was 12 rounds of just destruction. You know what I mean? So what's up, Stilly Gilly? I hope I did. You know what I mean? So I mean, that was the worst example he could ever use was uh, terrible Terry Norris. The guy has pre-Parkinson's, you know what I mean? And I've stood. No, I don't think I've never interviewed Terry Norris, so I can't speak on that. But I've seen a bunch of interviews with him, and it's disheartening. Same thing with Meldrick Taylor. It's kind of disheartening, and James Toney as well. It's like, man, they've given us so many great highlights, and Meldrick Taylor is my first like real fight experience. You understand? Because I grew up in a black household, so obviously, not obviously, but we were rooting for Meldrick Taylor, and I was my first experience with boxing and when Meldrick Taylor lost in the 12th round with 8 seconds to go and Richard Steele, you know what I mean? It's just Riddick Bowe the same way as well. You're right, Lawrence. And so that was my indoctrination of baptism in boxing. You know what I mean? So I've watched it before as a kid, but I'm talking about where you have an emotional connection to it was the Chavez Meldrick Taylor fight. I forget what year that was, but I know I was going to Horseman Middle School when that happened. So yeah. So I just text him ready when you are. So I have to, hopefully he calls back. If not, we'll have this conversation and then he'll respond back upon his convenience. He's probably in camp. He's probably training. He's probably in the gym right now. Can't get reception. I don't know. Camacho has stupid hand speed. You know what I mean? I still remember. I can visualize Camacho shadow boxing now. That's how much of a hand speed he had. You know what I mean? So, I see people in the comments saying black people can't box, but this is the kind of guy that convinces me that I'm doing the right thing. He's only substantiating who I am and what I believe in. So, so we'll sit back and wait a couple more minutes. I want to do this interview live for you guys. If I can't do it live, I'm not apologizing, but you guys know I did my best. So I'm just going to have to record it if he calls back after a certain amount of time, but it's only been 7 minutes. So I just text him ready when you are. And he texts me back, would love to talk. So, and he's never shy about the camera. Yeah, I mean, hit and not get hit is the name of the game. Oh, really? Camacho, man, that's awesome. I grew up in Harlem too. I'm 47th and Lenox Avenue. My grandfather had a co-op. We still have the co-op in Esplanade Gardens, 101, 125, West 147th Street, Harlem, USA. So, oh, he said 5 minutes. Okay, great. So we'll stay online. And I'll call him back at 1:45. So we'll talk for 7 minutes, and then we'll move forward from there. So we'll just stay on live, and I'll cut this part of it, and then re-upload the full interview. Oh man, so yeah, New York in the house, man. Yeah, I got a big fight over there this weekend, man. I wish I was there. I got family obligations. I was supposed to be leaving tonight, supposed to be catching a red eye, getting there Thursday morning. But it looks like everyone is there. So you guys going to get great content from all the boxing channels. Shout out to all the boxing. And so you guys know, you guys have your favorite channels, what may have you, but just know YouTube channels are putting up their own dime to support the fight. So every time you watch a video, they make money off AdSense. So just out of respect for everyone involved, you know what I mean? I have people I dislike on YouTube, you know what I mean? And I don't mind. I'm unwavering on it. So it doesn't bother me. And, we're going to talk about Abel Sanchez probably for the next hour and a half, but I want to talk about this to all my black men out there. And Mexican, it doesn't matter who you are, but own your shit. Because whether people like you, love you, or hate you, or somewhere in between, or guess what? You can say, I own what I am doing. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want to reiterate that. Be proud and owning what you have and what you do. And because it's a beautiful thing. I don't care if you're making $10,000, $20,000, $100,000, $1,000,000, $10 million. You know, I know Floyd is pretty boisterous, but he takes great pride in paying. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. $9.90. Hey, that's like when you go to the bank. I appreciate you. That's like when you go to the bank and you can't deposit or take out more than $10,000. You got to sign for it. Thank you, guys. And but thanks, Lino. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you always fuck with me. I see all your comments too, always. Yeah, I genuinely appreciate you guys. And what else I was gonna say? What else I was saying? Oh yeah, Floyd. He takes pride, and when he paid the $750,000 to Top Rank, he took great pride in navigating his own personal career. Now he had help along the way. No man is an island, but you know that's the beauty of it. You know when you can own your own masters, as Floyd may say. He says the only fighter that owns his own masters. So again, thank you for the $9.99. I mean, I truly appreciate it. Like for real. You know, it's humbling, as non-modest as some of you guys may think. That's my ego. You know, my confidence never wavers. So sometimes people mistake that for arrogance. But you know, so $4.99. So what's half of $4.99? $2.49. Someone got to put $2.49. Thanks, Silly Gilly. Appreciate you, King. And then what's half of $2.49? Shit. $1.24. And so on and so on until we get down to zero. Yeah, I did. Appreciate it. I think minimum wage out here in LA is like I'm half the man you are, Lena. You guys are going to enjoy this interview because Abel, I mean, real talk, Abel Sanchez is a guy I can just talk to. Like, I don't really have to, I'm not going to disrespect the man, but I'm saying this is literally going to be like an intense conversation. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to share this moment with you guys. So we're going to sit back and wait a couple more minutes. Did Dante have him on already? I haven't looked at Dante's page yet, but I know Dante is going to New York today or something like that. So I haven't spoken to Dante, but I'm sure I will. So at some point today, I'll call Dante. Hopefully he's well. Safe travels to Dante. Gets there safe. He's going to New York to cover the obviously the heavyweight championship of the world. Deontay Bronze Obama Wilder against Luis King Kong Ortiz. And you guys know I fuck with Deontay Wilder. You know, DBN is live too. He having Abel on, it says. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know. Let me check his page. Oh, yeah, he's live now. So he's doing his rounds. He's doing his rounds. You guys can hear me just fine, right? It's no static or nothing like that. So yeah, he's on with Dante right now, which is he got to do his rounds. You know, he got to clarify and justify some stuff. So I'll be listening to Dante's when I get done. Abel, and he got to, man. Abel is going to Dante, and then a little Fred. He might dish you. One punch. What up, Fred? No, he ain't. No, he ain't gonna diss me. He's good. So promotion. Yeah, he got to clear that shit up. He definitely got to clear it up. So I'm glad Dante got him on though. That's beautiful. I'm excited to listen to Dante's interview when I get done with you guys. So what questions you guys might have? Ellie. I think Ellie's just, you know, he's 50-50. He doesn't really have, he has his favorite fighters, obviously. Oh, he's not on Dante's yet. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, Dante's probably just talking. Okay, just like I am. So we're splitting view. Well, we're not really splitting viewership. Dante has a much bigger channel than I have. So, but actually, what will be great is if I do the interview, he does the interview, and then Dante and I go live later. My question is why you're gay? Gay can be defined as happy, right? Joyful. Okay. Now, if Abel would have said Mexican style was boring, would you be upset? If I'm in the interview, remember, I don't have emotional connection to Mexican style, right? But however, if I'm in the interview, oh, I would definitely want him to elaborate on it. See, you got to keep I'm only a product of my life experiences. So there are buzzwords and buzz idioms that strike my chord. And so if he says not Mexican, but I would want him to elaborate. You know, I would want him to elaborate on why Mexican style is so boring, but yet Triple G has adopted the coin Mexican style. You understand what I'm saying? So that's basically it. So anyways, so we're just gonna sit and wait. He said 5 minutes. So yeah, Dante is live. It just popped up on my phone. And hit the notification button too, so you guys can get my notifications. All right, let's call him. Sleep with one eye open. I like that name. He'll call back. Voicemail again. He's busy. Real talk. Abel is good about responding. For real, for real. This is Frederick again, Abel. Just hit me back. Just call me when you're ready. I'll be sitting here waiting on you guys. All right. Appreciate you. So we'll sit and wait. If you guys have any questions for Abel, put them in. If I can get them in, I'll get them in. You know what I mean? So let's anyway, who has Ortiz winning the fight? Out of curiosity. Anyone has Ortiz winning the fight? You know what? I thought the same thing. Yeah, Abel is a developer. I saw it on yeah, that's actually what we have in common. I'm not a developer, but I buy a bunch of properties, and that's what we have. And I actually connected with him when I saw him doing them building plans, and I saw him on some type of 24 type of show. I saw that. I actually connected with him on that. I was very impressed. You were just starting to like Triple G. Oh man, yeah. This is gonna be a fun interview. Yeah, interesting. I would like to learn that skill. Yeah, he and I would assume he makes great money. I mean, being a developer, you get one project, you good. You understand what I'm saying? Thanks, Louis Coleman. Appreciate you, King. Thank you. Genuinely appreciate your donation. What's up, David? I got lunch money today. You're right. I just had a smoothie. So, yeah. So I'll just play back. I'll tell you how this all happened to me last night. Abel talking to Dante. So we should do out of oh, there he is right now. Oh no, that's not him. Okay, cool. So I'm actually going to listen to Dante's. I'm going to cut this live stream, then bring it back. so I can listen to how he's explaining himself to Dante, so I can get some more understanding of where he's coming from. All right. So thank you, Black Fight Fan. What up, King? So I'm gonna listen to Dante, and then I'm gonna go back live again when he calls me. Okay, guys. So I can get some intel. Appreciate you guys. I'll be right back.